Like, I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pigskin Mafia podcast, draft special live in Austin, Texas. I'm your host, TJ Riddell, and with me is two distinguished gentlemen. First of all, the co-founder of the Pigskin Mafia podcast, my brother for life, K-Dub, Caleb Wilburn. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man.
Good to see you again. We're fucking pumped. We're ready to fucking start doing our draft analysis. And with us is our producer slash editor slash co-host slash utility back slash fucking linebacker slash fucking jack of all trades, JMO. How you doing, man? Hey. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty unpredictable, as you know, JMO. I'm pretty unpredictable, so
Hell yeah, man. All right.
yeah. So we are live in Austin, Texas, folks. This is the first time that we actually went live outside of going on Zoom and Discord. Now it's like starting to get real in person places now, and we thought about this months ago. Me, JMO, and K-Dub, uh, doing a draft special outside of where we stay at, so that way we could get like a good feel of a draft special, make it feel special. I mean, look at that wall behind us. It's fucking hardwood court, 1950s hardwood court. Hey, all I'm gonna say is the fucking Airbnb that we're staying at. It's a duplex. First of all, $595 for 2 nights, and and let me just say this: when you walk into an Airbnb, you don't expect fucking bow tie napkins or labeled signs everywhere, unless the person is you know what. I'm not gonna say it, but it is what it is. And I appreciate those guys. They've been really nice to me, and we're gonna keep it as quiet as possible as long as the Cowboys don't fuck this up tonight. Jerry, I'm talking to you.
Oh man. Next time, boys. Again, stupid things.
Uh-oh.
Make sure that my mic is not muted. So
Oh, you're
it's fine. It's
sorry.
fine. It's fine. It's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Not the first time it's happened. Again, audience, if you're hearing me right now, I am very, very tired. So I did not sleep. So mistakes like that might happen. But we've got a good show for you tonight. We got the NFL draft on. I actually have it on mute right now, but I've got it up on my side monitor. We're just waiting for them to do the first pick. We've also got some nice graphics for you on the next page. I'll just go ahead and show them. We got a big board for you guys. I know last year we did the ticker. This is way too much work on me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So we got a board. I'm gonna try to work with it. Now it is a little slow sometimes, but I'm gonna try my best to work with it. I hope that these NFL teams don't rapid fire the picks, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna suck.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Y'all
like
can hear
they
me
did
okay?
last year. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You got a board, or we got a board on the PMP, the actual PMP. So off the camera, we got the whiteboard back
Okay. All right.
with all 32 teams, and we got enough space to write down who's drafted to what team, and who knows? The there might be a third person to write it down for us by the time the draft actually starts. So,
Well, that'll be kind of an emergency procedure if we need it. We'll just say, you know what, the board's not working. Let's just go to the whiteboard. So
I wish we had the capability of having multiple cameras. So
And we can also do something where if we like the pick, we'll go ahead and hit a green check on it. And if we don't like the pick, we'll go ahead and hit a red X on it.
the red X.
Yes, sir.
okay, you guys
There's
can do that
probably
on
gonna
your
be a
side.
lot
You
of
guys
red
can do that
X's
on your
tonight.
side. That's fine.
Could be, yeah. Oh, look, Travis Hunter's getting it. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
All right.
What the
We're gonna go
fuck
ahead
is he
and
wearing?
so K-Dub and TJ, you know what they're listening to. We're gonna go ahead and tune in to the podcast. Now, again, guys, I want to cover this with you. We actually got copyright noticed last time. Last time that we did a draft special. So this time around, we're only going to be doing the audio. A lot of people on YouTube just do the audio, and so we're gonna see. Hopefully, that doesn't get us copyrighted. If it does, then we're just not going to be able to do anything. But we got the audio for you guys. We got the audio on, and hopefully I don't lose audio or anything. But right now I've got it muted. I'll turn that on as soon as I'm done talking here. But yeah, just so you guys know, we will not be doing video this time around. We'll just be doing audio. So you guys are going to hear the picks. You guys are not going to see them, unfortunately. That's just an issue that we've had with YouTube.
And you're going to see either my crazy ass reaction or possibly J-Mo's crazy ass reaction to what Pittsburgh picks.
Oh, I'm excited.
Because
I am excited for who Pittsburgh picks. I think I have an idea of who it's going to be. I think I already know.
Go ahead and say it.
Huh?
Go ahead and say it.
I don't want to spoil it, man. Come on, you know how it is. I don't want to spoil
It's
this
draft
shit, man.
night. Nobody's gonna get spoiled.
Man, come on, man. I don't want to spoil this shit, man. I'm
about to spoil my last mock draft.
I'll just tell you, TJ. It's who you. Okay, it's not the first guy you said, but it's the second guy you said, because apparently this dude's had meetings with the team already. So it's a pretty concrete thing at this point, man. And I will be very, very shocked. In fact, I think I have it on the board as a concrete deal. Like it's like there's no other way I see it. Because
so you got the same guy I got.
Let me just say this: if Tomlin does not go for this person, then we're up shit's creek without a paddle, unless we get the other guy that I'm thinking about. So. Now, if we got the other guy, that I'm fine with that too. But I just need to know what Tomlin's doing, man.
Yeah.
I really, really do. But we're going to go ahead and tune in for now, just so you guys know what TJ and K-Dub and I are listening to. I think I'm a little delayed. I believe I might be a little delayed. Also, you're going to see a lot of me working. So the thing with this board right here is I have to continuously update it. I have a set draft part, so I have people that I think are going to get drafted in that spot, but I may have to change some things around depending on trades, depending on all that stuff. So bear with me, folks. Technology, I'm not perfect. Technology isn't perfect, is what it is. But we will try to do our best. And anything, we were just talking about this the other day, anything's better than 2023. So, you know.
No shit.
You want to talk about that, TJ? What went on?
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
No. I want to know, now that I have both of you guys here, what went on during that draft special?
I mean, we were just having fun, to be honest.
We were having fun, but with technical
difficulties. It also didn't seem as bad while we were actually doing it, and then when we looked at the second, when we actually
when you read it was like, or when you look back.
Yeah, it was some shenanigans.
I was like, motherfucker, dude. I screwed the pooch on this one. But
that's easy to do. I've seen a lot of people do that, but yeah.
Yeah. But I would be remiss if we didn't talk about this right here. Steve McMichael, Mongo, passed away yesterday at 5:30 or around 5:30 yesterday afternoon. Bears legend, Longhorn legend, by the way. He was also a professional wrestler, a pretty good one at that.
Yeah.
Won the WCW Tag Team Championships. Crazy how I know that because I'm a professional wrestling historian myself. For those that don't know, but rest in peace to Mongo. He averaged 7 sacks a season. That's at defensive tackle. That's incredible.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty hard to do at defensive tackle. But T's and P's to the Bears family. To he used to play with Walter Payton as well. So
Right.
and it just sucked that he was fighting ALS and he had to be on that iron lung thing, that
Mhm.
contraption. It just sucks seeing a guy just getting into the Hall of Fame. Uh, to me, that's kind of a slap in the face to the past. Seeing guys that have already passed or just in a freaking oxygen tank or iron lung and not get into the Hall of Fame. So it just to me, there's got to be a criteria where if you're not going to put them in the Hall of Fame, don't put them in the Hall of Fame. If you're going to
Yeah.
put them in the Hall of Fame, make sure it's before something bad happens or
Yeah.
if
Well,
they
even
get
that, just the Hall of Fame is kind of cryptid anyway. It's all messed up, man. There's
yeah.
players that should be in the Hall of Fame, like Torrey Holt.
Corey Holt is another one that needs to be in there.
Yeah, I don't understand what the criteria is at this point, honestly. Like,
It's turned into a damn popularity contest, if you ask
Yep.
me.
I
But
agree.
rest in peace to Mongo. Longhorn Nation loves you, big man. I'm sure you'll be cheering for both the Bears and the Longhorns next season up in heaven. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because that's a big piece of football lost right there. So
right.
and as you could tell, me and Kate up are wearing Pigskin Mafia podcast headgear. He's wearing the
OG.
OG hat. I know it's a little stained up, but white. It's kind of like the yin and yang right there. So I'm wearing the
Yeah,
black
I'm
beanie.
just trying to find my shirts, and I don't know what's going on, man. When you having a kid and stuff, things get lost and such. So
Yeah. With me, I got a pit bull, so it's about as equivalent as a kid. So
yeah.
yeah. JMO, so we did talk about your Steelers. Let's talk about some of your AFC North rivals. Who has the most to gain, or who has to make really good draft picks for them to make it to the playoffs? In your
I
opinion?
think I think that choice is obvious. I think Cleveland needs draft picks more than anybody.
Yeah,
I think that with the loss of Jameis, who was a relatively good leader, who went to the Giants, I think that they need to get a quarterback very badly. But they may not do that.
especially with
They
yeah,
may
especially with
go
Deshaun
for
Watson just fucking dealing with his cases and shit still.
right. Well, what's weird is that on a lot of the mock drafts that I've seen Travis Hunter go as number 2. Hell, I for some reason I don't know
It
what
doesn't
I was
surprise me
feeling
at
that
all.
day, but I even put Travis Hunter as going in the second round. But realistically, I think what may happen is I think we may actually see, believe it or not, I think we may actually see Cleveland trade up and go for a quarterback in the
Or
later
trade back.
rounds. Yeah.
Trade back, you mean? Yeah,
Yes.
I could honestly
So
see it, bro.
I think the reason why is because this QB class is weird, right? So two
Hmm.
possibilities, or actually three. One, I think they go for Shadur Sanders, right? I think that I'll never be able to say his name
What do you
right, by the
call
way,
him?
chat. We already covered that. We've covered that. Like, we beat that horse a long time ago, bro. I'll
Say it
never
one
be
more
able to
time for
get
old
his.
sake.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Mr. Sanders will. Possibility one is he goes to the Browns, right?
Right.
Possibility two is we see Travis Hunter, like a lot of people were predicting, go to the Browns. Possibility three is we see that trade back and we see Cleveland go for a quarterback in the later rounds. However, I don't think that's entirely probable. And the reason I think that is because I think you have a good quarterback in the upper rounds. Well, good is what other people are saying. I don't think he's that good, I'm going to
Right.
be honest. But Travis is just too good a player to pass up, in my opinion. I think they're
Yeah,
going to go
like
for him.
Yeah, I think the draft starts after pick 3. I think it's going to go Cam at 1, Travis at 2, Abdul at 3, and then after that, it's kind of I don't know,
Anybody's
man.
game. I agree
It's
with
a
you.
mixed bag, yeah.
I think
Do you-
it starts at 4, like after the 4th pick, because here's here's my mock draft. Let's talk about that for a second.
Okay.
I got Cam Ward at 1. I got Abdul Carter going to Cleveland, and this is no trades. Like if there was no trades, this is the mock draft that I'm lining up. I'm predicting 3 to 4 trades in this draft, and they're all going to be within the first 16 picks. So Travis at 3 with the Giants, and Will Campbell, the offensive tackle out of LSU, at 4.
I'm choking on that
It's okay.
shrimp. That
Yeah.
feed.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm here for you. But yeah, I think Jacksonville's going to go towards Mason Graham from Michigan at 5, and then Vegas. If Denver, there's rumors that Denver's going to trade up in front of Vegas and try to get this guy,
Yeah.
Ashton Genty. I think
Yep.
Genty's going to Vegas.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
The Jets, I think they're going to go more towards the offensive lineman
Offensive
than
line.
Tyler Booker.
Yep.
Tyler Booker from Alabama to help protect whoever's going to start for the Jets, because for some weird reason nobody's sold on Justin Fields. I know how you feel about Justin Fields, but nobody in the NFL is really sold on him for some weird reason.
Oh, okay.
And we
I want to
we
clear up
saw
the
it.
I want to clear up the water on that. I think
Yeah, go ahead.
Justin is ready to be a starter right now. Do I think that he's ready to lead a team to the playoffs? No, we've talked about that. Right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, he's
what
developing.
Pittsburgh should have done is had a season where they got who I think they're gonna get. And again, I'm not gonna jinx it, but I'll probably jinx it with my mock draft, and I'll just tell you then, because I did make up a mock draft, by the way, TJ.
Yeah.
So, I think that with the guy that I think they're gonna get, he would have been better served learning from Justin Fields, and I think
Right.
you spend the time to develop 2 good quarterbacks. You spend the time to develop 2 really great offenses. Just the whole package. Develop the whole enchilada, and then develop that team into a Super Bowl team. I think Justin Fields is a good quarterback, but he
Yeah.
needs development badly, and he did not get a lot of that through Russ. I'm sorry. Russ is not a quarterback developer. I apologize.
No,
He's not somebody that
Yeah.
you can learn from, because he's focused on him. He's focused on being Russ. That's just a matter of fact.
He's focused on calisthenics.
Yeah, being Mr. Unlimited.
Calisthenics on the
Mr.
plane is crazy,
Unlimited.
dog.
Mr. Unlimited.
Oh God.
But I think
All right, go ahead.
I think K-Dub is on the money. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my mock for a little bit, if you don't mind, TJ.
Yeah, I'm on pick 7.
Okay, so
I'm gonna go through all of it, but go ahead.
I'll go to my through my pick 7. I think that Cam Ward, number 1. That's unanimous. That's like concrete. Travis Hunter goes number 2. Again, I don't think there's any dispute in that. I think with a lot of people talking like it is right now, right? Which is weird. I think New York either trades. I have them going for Abdul, but I can see Shadur going here for some weird fucking reason, right?
I can't
So
do. I only
it's
see.
weird.
Yeah, the only reason why I would see Shador be within the top 5 is for namesake, not based on his play.
Yeah.
Or teams are gonna be afraid to say no because of his daddy.
Well,
Let's be real.
Well, with the
I think-
contract that Russ got, it wouldn't make sense to really bring him in. Is my thing.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
Because
Here's
you have your backup in James.
yeah.
I mean,
I
Jameis is
have Abdul going. I have Abdul going as number 3.
I mean, Russ could be a trade. Well, I was gonna say he could be. I don't know if he'd be. Damn, I don't know.
You could possibly trade Kayvon Thibodeau for Abdul Carter to get
I
to the
think
number 2 spot.
honestly, because they got Winston as well, correct?
You could trade Winston.
I think you trade Winston. I think you trade
It's
Winston. And you
the
go with
cheaper
Shadur.
trade.
But I don't
It's
know.
but yeah, I don't know.
But then I have
the Giants just find ways to fuck things up every fucking time. It's the same old song and dance for the stupid ass.
For that reason, I'm sorry. I have Shador going number 3. I apologize. For that reason, I have Shador going number 3. Does it make a lot of sense? No. Do the Giants royally fuck everything up? Yes, they do.
It's a Giants GM decision, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
His kid's smarter than him.
This is not your pick. It's the Giants.
Oh,
Being
yeah.
a Giants GM pick.
If it were me, I wouldn't go with Shador. But if I were a betting man,
the fucking kid, his own kid said, "Don't get rid of Saquon." His own kid. If you watch Hard Knocks, the kid said, "Dad, do not give up
money. He's
Saquon."
regretting not listening to his kid. That's funny.
No, he's not, because he's going to do the same stupid shit.
All Saquon needed was a freaking line. If you look at him, he's the best running back in the NFL.
All I'm gonna say is, Dayball's gone after this.
Yeah.
After this, if Shador gets picked up by the Giants, Dayball's gone.
I'm trying to figure out, because it could happen. It really could. But I'm trying to figure out how would it work. Like, I mean, Russ is going to be your starter on day one. But like, what is he just going to take a red shirt and then you just work him in next year? Like,
yeah, it'd be kind of like that situation with Dak. I would assume, like,
and then Russ would just be traded next year, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's possible. It's not appealing. It's not cool.
No,
right.
It's really not. Like, I don't see Shador now looking at the draft. I don't really see him gearing up towards being a top 10 pick at all. I think he's going to be outside of the top 20.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're looking at Kurt Warner right now. He kind of looks like the fake Santa from Santa Claus, the Tim Allen movie.
That's pretty funny.
His beard is just like perfect.
It's so perfect. And I'm saying it out of jealousy, obviously.
But yeah, anyways.
But yeah, I don't see him going to the Giants over Travis Hunter. Like, I do see him going as a Giant, but I don't see him going over Travis. I don't think they're going to miss that opportunity. But I do see Cleveland trying to get Travis Hunter over Abdul Carter because of the injuries that Abdul Carter had. But then again, Cleveland needs to get their shit together at quarterback too. So who's to say that Cleveland doesn't try to go after Shador, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to sit here and say that Shador is the greatest thing since sliced bread, because that's not what I believe. I think he's the 4th best quarterback in this draft class.
Yeah.
Without even going to the Gruden QB class, you know? And you learn something new every day off that show, in my opinion. Like, you learn a lot about those quarterbacks. Like Jackson Dart, he's never done a true snap count since his days at this one high school where he ran the wing tee for 3 years. And then once he went to Corner Canyon, that's where he went to high school. Same high school as Zach Wilson. They would do this. And then once he went to USC and Ole Miss, that's all he's done.
Yeah,
fucking.
It just doesn't make sense to me why these number one basic Cam and then Shador. A lot of people are saying he's number 2. It doesn't make sense. Like, they're not participating in very much of anything, and it makes me wonder if are they just afraid it's going to hurt their stock if they don't do well, or like, it's weird. Or wouldn't you want to go to these things to like show how good you are, to then be like, okay, yeah, you're going to be our guy. Like,
I think here's my thing. Before JMO gets a word out, I just want to say this: like, my dad and I talked about it a little bit. He was like, maybe they're just confident in their ability, and I was like, bullshit. I just think
No.
that I think that Shador mainly, Cam Ward, I think he's the best overall quarterback. He just needs to fix his attitude, in my opinion,
I
when he's
agree with
playing
that.
quarterback. But I think Shador hates taking criticism if it's not his dad. Even if it's his dad, he hates taking criticism. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't sympathize the coaches that go anonymous and say that he's the worst interviewer that we've had in this draft class at QB. Uh, to me, that's bitch made, first of all.
Yeah.
I think coaches should put their names out there and say, I'm fucking offensive coordinator TJ Riddell or QB coach TJ Riddell for the Dallas Cowboys. And I think Shador has some weak arm strength and just not a very good interviewer, but I think it's the sense that they're afraid that they don't want to offend the Sanders family because the Sanders family and the prime sexuals are just sensitive people.
Right.
And we all know that one or two fucking prime sexuals. What the hell?
That was me.
That was,
Sorry. Yeah,
that was
they
loud.
didn't hear that. My fault.
Good.
Yeah. I got
That
all
blew my
that
damn
muted.
ear out.
Don't worry about it. I got all that
No, you're
muted.
good. I'm just spewing shit.
Well,
That's
like
funny though.
another thing,
Yeah.
it's just like the best thing, in my opinion, to look at when you're looking at a quarterback, and I think a lot of people it gets overlooked a lot of times, especially if they have like a lot of skill. I mean, their throwing abilities or whatever
Yeah.
is their character. Like a lot of character, a lot of issues I saw with Kyler Murray, like it was his character.
Character.
Like,
Mhm.
and look at it like when you're down by 14 and you're in the fourth quarter, you got maybe a chance to come back. That character is going to play a role. You're going to get your team boosted up. I mean, Tom Brady did the best. A couple others like Philip Rivers, a couple of these other guys that have just really good character was able to really boost their team up and help everybody kind of get in when they're in the
Yeah.
like that's the biggest thing I have for a quarterback. They need to be able to get their team riled up and get their team motivated and and not like be like these, what he would
These
say, Russell Wilson, kind of weird about it. It needs to be genuine. It needs to be like, okay, well, let's not just get all loud, but let's make sense and let's figure this out. Let's work as a team, like type of deal. Be a leader.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing for me as looking at a quarterback. And I don't like, Cam and Shador. I see a little bit better characteristics out of Shador, if I'm being honest. But like
Yeah.
Jackson Dart is my favorite quarterback in this class, just from that.
Oh yeah, he's
So
a fiery competitor. What I don't like about Jackson, and this is coming from Gruden too. Like Gruden kind of pointed this out when I was watching his QB class with Jackson Dart. What really got me thinking was he doesn't run out of bounds. He wants to lower his shoulder. He's got that. You know as well as anybody that we had a QB that wasn't like Jackson Dart, but we ran the wing T quite a bit, and Jackson Dart was a wing T quarterback.
quarterback is a run option.
Yeah, and motherfuckers do not know when to step out of bounds. Raheem was smart enough to step out of bounds when he needed to, but he also knew that he had the stride. Notice I said stride,
Yeah.
not the speed, but the stride to outrun defenders. And I just think that Jackson needs to work on protecting himself.
The awareness of the game.
And
does he really need to try to run this guy over for an extra 1 yard or 2 yards?
yeah, and that's the thing. He believes in that. He believes in that extra 2 yards.
Right.
And Gruden said that's fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, he's just like he said, he's the ultimate competitor. He just wants to beat.
And I love that about him.
Right? I like that.
I fucking
That'll
love
take him far if he can just figure out the system he's in.
Yeah.
Because he has some arm talent for sure. If he can just figure that out, he could be great, honestly. So.
Yeah. I don't know why I tried to send it to you, JMO, because you're producing the show, but I am sending the stream over to people in my Facebook Messenger right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm happy you think about me. So there. Thank you for
I
that.
always think about you, sweetheart.
Appreciate that, man. Oh God.
I always think about you.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
But
He
not in
always
that way.
thinks about me.
No, that's only one particular person, and he knows who he is.
Oh, all right, all right. I see it. I see it.
Shout out to my coworker at my actual job, the real world anyway. I always tease him about that stuff. But anyway, yeah. What were you gonna say, JMO, about Shador?
So I just think I was gonna say that was so long ago. Oh my God, I feel like that was actually 30 minutes ago. Holy cow.
Right?
I was actually gonna say, man, like I think that like Shador either is going to go in the first 5 or he's not. He's gonna go much later on. We're gonna see him go at the same time as Kyle McCord. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll say this. I like Kyle McCord as well.
I do
Like,
too. Yeah.
That
I do
that
too.
kid's got fucking accuracy. Like, I'm not even kidding. I love his fucking throwing accuracy, especially when it comes to vertical concepts. He knows when to pinpoint his fucking receivers. And for those that don't know, Syracuse was the #1 passing offense in the country in that
Yeah.
regard. So
Right.
it's fucking crazy to think about Syracuse, where Jim Brown used to play.
Right.
Remember that? We weren't alive then, but Jim Brown, back when segregation was still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty crazy stuff. We're just about under 20 minutes until the draft starts.
Yes, sir.
So I know that we were going through our mock drafts, but I wanted to get this question out real quick.
Yep.
What's the wildest trade offer that y'all could think of right now that anybody's going to go for?
Hit up, you go first on that one. That's a good
Yeah.
question.
Wildest trade offer that anybody can go
I
for.
think, yeah, that's second or third pick. I think anywhere between, well, no, it's not. I think the first and second one are pretty set in stone, in my opinion. But 3 and 4 and 5, I think, is all on the. I feel like any of those could be in the mix of possibly be getting traded.
Yeah.
But if you do so, you obviously gonna. I think so. Say like, I don't know, what's a good team? Steelers or whatever. So let's say Steelers want to go 4 or 5. I feel like they're going to do that trade, but they're going to get another one in the mix there.
That's a good one.
So they'll probably get like a second rounder, but I don't know. That might be too rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For JMO, who do you think? You already said yours, right? Steelers going for 3 or 4.
If I had to pick, like, I feel like a team that would want to do so because they're gonna, if they see quarterbacks start going 1 through 4, they need a quarterback. I mean, have you seen their quarterback room?
Yeah,
it's miserable. So
you got a racist and
you're gonna want one of these quarterbacks because no one. I mean, unless you trade for someone, but everybody's pretty much set on their team.
You got stale crackers and not saltine crackers.
You need a guy, and I don't honestly, and they're gonna need somebody that's gonna need to start now. So who would you feel comfortable? The question is, who would you feel comfortable day one starting? Because the guys that are in the QB room are not. We've already seen Randolph play, and he's bad. All right?
Yeah, Mason Rudolph.
He's not even a replaceable level starter. I think he's below that. I think he's just a backup that may win you a game.
Tyler Thompson, and that dude's that's just a fucking career backup.
Yeah. So I mean, I have a question for you, JMO. If you had to do the trade, if you see that you just say that Cam's already off the board, Shador's off the board. I mean,
who do you get?
Then we're still fine. And again, I'm not jinxing it. I see you, K-Dub. You're trying to walk me into it. That we're still fine. That those two. I'll tell you right now. Those two.
I can get a hint. He's got that eye black.
I
He's
hope
got that fucking eye black.
I hope we do not get either of those guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think Sanders is the best fit for our offense. I think
Yeah.
Cam. I haven't even thought about Cam going to the Steelers because I don't think that's
Oh
gonna
my
happen at
God!
all.
Imagine that. Like, how bad of a fit that would be.
Holy
personally,
smokes!
Oh, that's the thing though. None of these guys are like maybe Cam. Obviously, Cam's gonna go and he's gonna go start. I would assume. But say like Shador goes to the Giants. I mean, that's obviously not gonna go start there. If he goes to the Browns, he'll probably start eventually there. I don't know the backup situation there, but I think they have what Flacco back.
Yeah, they do have Flacco
Okay,
back.
but Flacco,
Flacco's going to start.
He could start, but he ain't gonna do much for you, right? But
Yeah.
he could start. He could win
He's-
maybe a couple games and then throw in Shador.
He's a
It would
fucking
make
hole
sense
geezer.
to just. They may want to go quarterback, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna have to get some.
I tell you,
quarterback. My thing is like, I think Shador to the Steelers. To be honest with you, would probably be
Sorry,
a
I know
solid
it's
pick.
loud. They're not hearing it
yeah,
again.
a little
Sorry.
bit.
I think that would be
Alright,
a
you're
solid
good.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like I really think he does have some qualities. Like I do know he's just, about his dad and all this shit. Excuse my French, but I think I really think he could actually like be level-headed and grow up a little bit. I think he could become a pretty good quarterback. I'm not saying great or anything, but I think going to a system like the Steelers, they have a good system where with Mike Tomlin and all them guys.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think there's a
Him and
better
Mike
fit,
Tomlin,
though.
man, I think that'd be a good. I think they can
Well,
mesh well.
I think you know who I'm talking about.
Everybody knows who you're
K-Dub.
talking about.
Yeah, I think you know that is. And my question is he a better fit than the dude that I'm talking about? Is he a better fit?
I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I really think there's a reason that the Steelers are so freaking invested in this guy. I mean, he's met with the team a couple times. He's met with Tomlin a couple times already. Yeah. This is basically, it's like, this is the starter.
So does Shador.
I think, now, what's weird to me, why the heck are we depending on Mason Rudolph to be, the guy mentoring these guys? I mean, I guess a good argument could be made because Ben had Charlie Batch, It was like Charlie Batch didn't even get to step on. But Batch was a pretty good mentor, I will say.
Yeah,
Batch
he
was a really good mentor.
He was a good pro, right?
Yeah.
I mean, could we be seeing like another situation like that? I mean, could that be happening in Pittsburgh? Like, could we see?
I don't think.
We'll
I don't
see.
think we'll see another one like it. Honestly, I think we'll see something similar.
Could we see another Big Ben?
It's a bad situation, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got rid of two very experienced quarterbacks in.
What team would be willing to trade their quarterback right now?
Dallas.
Oh no!
So I'm
trying to figure out what if they don't. What if he's in a trade?
Here's my scenario. I think Dallas is going to trade Cleveland. They're going to trade Dak.
Dude,
I got to
something might be brewing, honestly.
I think I got to stand up for that one.
Because Jerry is already talking about trades, and he's saying that nobody's safe, basically. I don't believe in what he says. Until I see it, I'll believe it. But it's possible that I could see fucking
Lost my washer. What the
Dallas trade either Dak Prescott or Micah Parsons to get that number 2 spot. And who knows? Maybe Dallas might be going after Abdul Carter instead of a QB.
Maybe. Now that I can see. Because imagine that defense with Abdul Carter, dude.
I'm telling you, I think
My
something
God.
is brewing. Yeah, I think something's brewing under here, man.
Yeah.
This draft might be crazy.
I agree.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
I'm just so skeptical on everything on this draft, to be honest.
I will say, I don't think, I'm going to say this. I don't think anybody predicted it, dude. I don't think anybody
Fuck
got
no.
it right. I don't think anybody
Fuck
got it
no.
right.
There is nobody in history that will ever get a draft right. It's just one of those. It's one of those deals where you will never get it right. I don't care who you are. You will never get a draft pick right at all. That's why I hate doing mock drafts because of the simple. I like doing them, but I hate doing them because of the simple fact that
I
you're
was
never
about to
going to
say,
get right.
You love doing them. I was about to say.
Like, I wish there was a way I could be right about it all the time, but you just can't.
Don't we
It's
all, buddy? Don't we all?
It's impossible. And we know for damn sure Mel Kiper ain't right about it at all. Thank God that motherfucker's not here. Fucking Mel Kiper Sr.
You know what, man?
That man brings viewerships down, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh, does he?
He was
Does
right
he?
about the. Yeah, he was actually right about the fucking first round.
All right. We are going to activate the sound now. All right. So they can hear. Can't see. Once again, thank you, YouTube.
Can't see.
Copyright. Love
Copyright.
it. And
Yeah,
again, chat, if you see me typing and being like a zombie, just know, A, I didn't sleep. B, I'm running on like one coffee right now. One coffee, by the way, TJ. That's amazing.
Jesus Christ.
One coffee, boy.
Yeah, I'm about to make another one. And
Yeah, I know.
And
I know you gotta have
this
more
is
than one copy over
this
there
is a
in
graphic
Nevada.
I gotta edit. So, all right. So,
Hey.
guys, this right here, subject to change. This is the draft order for right now. First
God
off, we have the
almighty.
Tennessee Titans, Cleveland Browns, New York Giants, New England Patriots, Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll talk about that.
Hey,
Las Vegas Raiders. I'm tired. Jets, Panthers, Saints, Bears, 49ers, Cowboys. There you go. You got
Fuck 'em.
your
They're
pick.
small on our board. We must hate them.
12?
Yeah,
12? 12?
It's a love-hate relationship with those fuckers. Go ahead, Jama.
Dolphins, Colts, Falcons, Cardinals, Bengals, Seahawks,
Wait.
Bucks.
You said Dolphins? You mean felons, right? Because they keep felons on that team?
Then my beloved Steelers, and I pray to God we get the guy that I think we're getting. Chargers,
y'all
Packers,
get
Vikings.
the guy that I think y'all are getting.
Yeah, if it's the same guy, I
Watch all
hope
the
so
quarterbacks
too.
go earlier. You're gonna be screwed, man.
Oh yeah.
Jason Rudolph, quarterback.
You know what? I can see that happening. I can see that happening, and then we end up with a fucking.
With y'all, the Steelers, man. Y'all just need a quarterback, and y'all probably be set to go to the playoffs. Y'all might do some work.
Yeah.
Who knows? But us
We need a
Cowboys,
quarterback,
I'm
and we
chilling,
got rid
bro.
of both the ones that we had. It's great.
Dude, I'm chilling. As a Cowboys fan, I'm chilling because like I know
we're gonna be
next year
shitty.
is scrap, dude.
Yeah, we're fucking rebuilding.
We're in
for the
purgatory
future.
hell, man.
Yeah, we haven't won a
I
championship
thought
in
you were about to
28
say I'm
years.
chilling because I know we're gonna win.
We're
I was like,
29.
I'm gonna agree to disagree on that one, buddy.
We haven't fucking won a goddamn Super Bowl in 29
See,
years.
but that's
Over
the kind of
30
season, and no
years,
matter what,
Caleb.
even and I want to get this out, TJ. Even
Go ahead.
if we had kept Fields once again, and if we had kept Fields, it would have been a rebuilding season. Why? Because that's just the way it is. The hand we were dealt was an old Russ, who honestly, sorry Russ, not worth his salt. I don't think. I think last season proved that, right?
Right.
An undeveloped Fields, which keep him, you're gonna have to develop, right? Now we have one of the most, in my opinion, mid quarterbacks of all time, Mason Rudolph, and who else? We'll see. We'll see. If it's the guy I think, we may have a shot, but really not, because we're gonna be in the same spot or lower. Because the guy either way, if you draft somebody new, they're going to need experience. That's just the way it is.
Right.
Jaden Daniels almost did it, but that typically does not happen. That's a very rare thing. So,
Hold on. Oh shit! Fucking Lucky Lamar, friend of the show, Ryan Hyde Sports. He actually just got a former Raider on his show. Shout out to him.
Okay.
Good old Lucky Lamar.
What the hell
He
was that?
said, "Go Birds, we will still." Malachi Starks. I actually have them getting Trey Amos.
TJ,
but-
you made sure I wasn't streaming on my Twitch, right?
I
am.
We're
I
actually,
am streaming on my
we
Twitch.
actually are, but
That's fine. That's fine.
the people are eating it up on your Twitch, by the way.
Are they? Thanks for
Yeah,
telling me
some
that
people.
now. Appreciate that.
Yeah. I looked at it and I saw the comments. I was like, let's just let it ride.
Thanks, TJ. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate that.
I just saw comments and I was like, fuck it. More views that way.
Free viewership, huh, man? Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How do I stop that? How do I stop it?
An act of God, I don't know.
An act of God is wild, man.
Hey, we're gonna say some wild shit on here. I don't think we're gonna say that crazy of shit.
Nah,
But
nah, I'm good.
I've said
I don't want to do
crazy.
that.
Yeah, I've said crazier shit. Like the.
I'm just gonna unlink my Twitch real quick, because apparently can't have what I want. So. Man, thanks!
How does that
Thanks,
even
CJ!
work?
Appreciate that,
I don't
man!
know. I'm a horrible boss.
Man.
I'm horrible.
Man. Oh, this
Make it up to
whole
you.
time, bro. This whole time, man. Come on.
This whole fucking time. Hey, man, I'm off my game today, too. I forgot Goombay Smash. Now I'm just handing out fucking smoothies and shit. Or not smoothies, but fucking orange juice and fucking pineapple juice. Like, what the fuck am I doing today?
Yeah.
I thought I was fully prepared for this show.
That's amazing.
To getting Goombay Smashes. And what did I forget? I called Caleb and I tell him, I'm in Cuero, Texas, home of Jordan Whittington, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot the goddamn rum to go with the Goombay Smash. Spiced and coconut rum.
All right.
I'm so disappointed in myself. But,
Well. Wow.
yeah. Lucky says TJ is more dangerous when he on live, not off camera. He wants you to hear it. Fact.
All right. Hold up.
Shout out to Lucky, man. Shout out.
Board is white as hell.
Yeah.
On here, I can see it.
Oh, could you actually see the board? Or fuck it, ain't that big of a deal.
You're on Get it down, baby.
Oh man, did you hear about Aaron Rappaport having heat like during the fucking combine? It was somebody from some other network, and they met up at a coffee shop, and the other dude didn't like what he said about him or something. He was like, "Let's not do it here." that's the way he sounds, by the way. Let's not do it here. Typical Caucasian that pays his taxes on time.
Right.
Yeah. Pays it the minute that tax season starts.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the minute.
The minute.
The
Second.
minute.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, give me a moment.
2 more minutes
All right.
until we
Oh,
get
wow.
to see drunk ass Roger Goodell walk onto the stage.
Promoting alcoholism.
I can't
Oh.
believe this, man.
Wait. It was Shefty, Lamar? Or Lucky? It was Shefty that got heat. I thought it was Ian Rappaport. My bad.
All right.